Kewaskum Indians in Kewaskum. Kewaskum being the higher seed in this ball game here. Kewaskum sitting as the number 4 seed. Waupun is the number 13 seed. And these teams are very familiar with each other. We'll talk about that on the pregame show. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armgren. We are all set up with Jeff Sauer with the video streaming and our radio stuff. We are set to go here at Kewaskum.
Yeah, exciting time of year, as always, especially for you and I. We love this this high school tournament season. The girls are off and running a good week already, and first round quarterfinal game for the boys basketball all around the state.
Yeah, I could be sitting home watching This Is Us or Sex in the City with the wife, and no, I'm doing a game here tonight, which is what I love to do. And this is the first of many. We could possibly, Randy, I could keep you busy this week. We'll give you a night off tomorrow, and after that, things are going to get real hectic because we have. I've heard some of the guys mentioning it here in Kewaskum. This is Kewaskum week here. And Waupun girls in a sectional semifinal against a very familiar foe, the Kewaskum Indians. Waupun has won both those games, but Kewaskum definitely was a little more competitive the second time that they met. Had the lead at halftime, and then Waupun shut them down offensively in the second half and won by double figures. But that big game we'll be doing coming up on Thursday. Neutral site, Lemira got moved from being at Waupun, and Lemira is going to be our host. Nice new gym there. I've been there for a few things. Looking forward to that game. I even bought my tickets ahead of time for my niece and her family and my daughter and her family, and people are getting all psyched up for that. They're talking about it here in Kewaskum today.
Yeah, and I'm sure they are preparing hard. We saw the coaches from the girls team just leaving the court when we got in here tonight, and a lot of discussion going on there, so I'm sure they're putting a good game plan in place. They certainly have athletes, and I'm looking forward to that one as well. What a good game. What a perfect location at Lemira. You got Kewaskum, Waupun, nice driving distance for all the fans that want to get in, and as you said, a nice new facility there. So really a good opportunity for both of those schools to bring crowd in, and it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game coming up, and we're covering Randolph girls also on the radio. We're covering them, and the Randolph boys are both ranked number 1 in Division 5. So just a crazy good week here for us. I think we've got a state tournament hockey game coming up on Thursday with St. Mary Springs, and if they win, they'll be playing on Saturday. So our Radio Plus family is busy this week. Well, we'll talk a little bit more about this game. We're at Kewaskum as the Waupun Warriors getting set to take on the Indians in this quarterfinal Division III regional game, and we'll come back and talk about both these teams and their 2 meetings they had earlier this season, even an interview with the coach coming up a little later during the pregame show, brought to you by Home and Auto Sales. Back after this on RP Sports.
These are more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun this week. The 1 pound of premium strawberries, just $1.77. The 16-ounce Sugardale bacon, $3.99 with your card. The 5-pound bag of Wisconsin potatoes, $1.99. Chicken of the sea chunk light tuna, 69 cents with your card. And great deals on seafood this week for the Lenten seafood specials. These are more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun. Shop the pig all this week.
Discover a new kind of sports card shop. Real Sports Cards in downtown Waupun is now open. Here's owner Tom Kolcheski.
We consider a new modern card shop, and what that means is that you can come, you can enjoy the hobby. We have a little conference room in there, so we have people that like to open boxes of cards that cost in the thousands of dollars where they like to be left alone. That's fine. We have people who like to bring in their kids and open packs of cards that cost $3, but they can have that private moment, and that's fine. We have every product, and I think that's really important. So if you're driving from Fond du Lac, if you're driving from we've got a lot of people from Sun Prairie, tons of people locally, but people from Appleton, they'll call and say, do you have this? And they'll list an obscure product, and we have it. And people are shocked. This little town, you have every product. You know, I go to a store in Milwaukee, and they don't even carry this product. Well, we can't afford to run out, so we'll have it.
Real Sports Cards in downtown Waupun is open Wednesday through Friday, noon to 8, Saturday, 10 to 6, and Sundays, noon to 6. Real Sports Cards, a new kind of sports card shop.
Motor repair and replacement, pumps, pulleys, and belts, car paint, distribution of Milwaukee tools, and more. With convenient locations in Oshkosh, Waupun, and Fond du Lac, WW Electric Motors are your trusted local business for electrical and mechanical apparatus services. Just like our area teams go, WW Electric Motors can make it go too. Over 65 years in the area.
At W&W Electric Motors.
John Karsten of Karsten Real Estate can help you navigate the confusing process of selling or buying a house. Now is a great time to sell your home, and John will give you a free and honest evaluation so you'll know the best asking price. When you want a professional realtor with years of experience and a great knowledge of the Waupun and surrounding area market, call John Karsten at 920-324-2800. Good luck, area athletes from Karsten Real Estate in Waupun.
The Waupun Booster Club invites you to the 4th Annual Team Trivia Challenge. This year's theme is Red Carpet. Saturday, March 19th at Waupun High School Commons. Doors open at 4 p.m. Trivia begins at 7 p.m. Team trivia is for the heavyweights, skiers, parents, and community members. Basket raffle, food and beverages, prizes for downloading teams and best friends. It's Team Trivia, presented by the Waupun Athletic Booster Club. Saturday, March 19th.
At Kewaskum High School, Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armia. Again, the Waupun Warriors on the road. Their first postseason game for boys basketball. Girls already into the sectionals, but this is opening night for a lot of teams. A lot of teams with some byes also today, but Waupun playing tonight against the number 3 seeded team, the Kewaskum Indians. Waupun seeded number 4, and then Waupun seeded number 13 in there. Okay. Lucky Randy did his homework today. I must say, I didn't study hard enough for it. So, but
You had it right the first time, like 2 minutes ago. You forgot already.
That's look at about 10 things going on at once here.
I know. You're amazing with all the technology here. I'm
what Jeff does up there is just crazy too, and then he's running the commercials and all that here. But we are here, all set up at a perfect spot right at the half court, and ready to bring you some boys basketball. And I'm excited for this game tonight. I know Waupun is 0-2 against the Indians during the season, but I tell you, the last time they played them, the first time they played them back on the 14th of December, it was Kewaskum knocking off Waupun by a score of 77-43 in that game. A 24-point blowout, 34-point blowout in that game in favor of Kewaskum. Aiden Hawkinson had 20 points, and after that, next highest scorers were Ewert and Vandekamp with 4 points apiece. So no other contributors in that ball game, which hurt him. Lucas Baumann had 24 for the Indians. Ryan Cook had 17, and Antoine Cole-Fall with 12 points and 9 rebounds. So a miserable start in the beginning of the season. And some of those guys, like Krieger, I don't think was eligible to play back then. He had the injury.
Ankle problem, ankle injury.
Yeah, so there were some things going on with that at that time. But then Waupun played him on the 10th of February, and Waupun just lost by 7 points, 67-60. In that ball game, and Zeke Ewert was the big scorer. 24 points, 4 for 6 from three-point range. Aiden Hawkinson with 17 points, 7 rebounds, and Isaac Vandekamp with 13 points. So there, a big change right there. He had a 20-point score, but a couple other guys in double figures, and that helps things just a little bit more. Antoine Cole-Thal, who was their overall leading scorer on the team, 25 points, 8 rebounds, and Miles Supernant, he was with 15 points in that game. So a huge improvement, and hopefully that'll factor in here with Waupun's confidence as they take on the Indians.
Yeah, and I think Waupun is a completely different team than they were early in the year. I mean, we've seen the emergence of Aaron Hull. We've seen Hawkinson grow up before our eyes on the court this season, a freshman that's really playing extremely well. And then, there's other guys as well. Jaden Nowicki that wasn't really in the mix, and they're all contributing minutes and contributing to this team being better. They're rebounding better. They're doing things. And, Coach Pickard, he's got an idea. He's got something up his sleeve. You know that. I didn't talk to him, but I know him, and he's not just going to sit there and go play vanilla basketball. He's got something going on that he's going to come at him with tonight, and maybe that could be a game changer.
Now Kewaskum finishing second in the East Central Conference. Kettle Moraine Lutheran with a 10-2 record on the season to win the conference. Kewaskum after them at 9-3. Plymouth was 7-5, a team that Waupun beat their second time that they met. They beat them but 7-5 for Plymouth to be in third place, and it was Winneconne sitting at 6-6, and that's kind of a difference. Going the other way with Kewaskum was that when they took on Winneconne, they lost the last game of the season. They beat them by about 6-7 points in the first meeting, but when they played them just last week on Friday, they were knocked off at Winneconne by a score of 52-50. So maybe things going maybe the opposite direction a little bit for the Winneconne Wolves. You kind of want to, I should say, for the Kewaskum Indians, you kind of want to be ending the season on a high note going into the postseason, and that was definitely a low note for them in that ball game. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know what you can even read into what these teams have done in the past, but I know that Coach Brett Pickard's had some plans for his team, brought in some of the past players out there. I know Keegan Hartrank was one of them, and had them playing against him, and he's good creative coach. He's come up with some really nice things in the past, and I think they're definitely going to give Kewaskum all they can handle here tonight.
Yeah, I certainly hope so, and looking forward to a good one, as you said, and nice facility here in Kewaskum. They've definitely upgraded things, and very nice gym floor now, plenty of bleachers, and still a tough gym to shoot in. Those open-ended, different on each end, and you're looking into a white background and a few big giant American flag behind one of the baskets. So a little bit of a one of those arena-type gyms that makes it a little bit difficult to get a good feel for the hoop when you're shooting the outside shot. So we'll see how that plays out tonight for Waupun.
Well, I did get a chance to talk to Coach Brett Pickards. We're going to take another break here and come back with that interview. And just had a chance to talk to him just before they just got back on the bus over here in Kewaskum. So chance to talk to him, and we'll have that interview coming your way in just a few minutes as the Home and Auto Sales pregame show continues live from Kewaskum High School on your source for sports.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name is Jim. Came to New Medical for bad knee pain. Before that, I couldn't squat, kneel. I had difficulty getting in my truck. 12 weeks later, things are getting better and improving every day.
Hi there, my name is Steve. I had a lot of pain in my right knee due to arthritis. The results I've experienced have been a lot less pain in my knee. I'm able to walk up and down steps a lot better than I was. I would highly recommend the procedure to anybody that's been talking to an orthopedic surgeon. They wanted to perform a full knee replacement on me, and I thought, I'm pretty young for that, so I was looking for other alternatives.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Make an impact within your community with Marian University's Bachelor of Social Work program. Experience direct client contact from your very first course, taught by faculty with years of field experience. Apply to Marian University today. Explore the mind and expand yours. With Marian University's Psychology Bachelor's program, experience exciting classes, professional conferences, field placements, and a 93% job placement rate. Apply to Marian University today.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and Family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 Cents for the Future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on BristolMorganBank.com.
Saputo USA, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Competitive pay starting at over $21 per hour, benefits, and more. 8 and 12-hour shifts. Apply today and join one of the best growing companies. Apply at Saputo.com or stop in on Highway EE in Alto, just outside of Waupun. Saputo Cheese is an equal opportunity employer.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Steve, we invite people to stop on by this week.
Hang out with the up and down weather conditions for the next few weeks here, it looks like. Hot plate specials every day, beef, pork, and turkey sandwiches or something special from the kitchen, meatloafs and other kinds of things that we make up. Daily specials on all the menu items too. Every day there's something going on with wing nights or buy one, get one half off appetizer specials. So stop in and check it out. There's always something going on here.
Get a lunch to go. You can call it in or you can just swing on by.
Give us a call, obviously. Bigger orders, a little bit more heads up is great. People have been calling in big orders for pizzas, so ahead of time, if you got a whole office you want to feed, pizzas are the way to go. So we've got great homemade pizzas here. Give us a call, 324-5505, and we'll hook you up.
Bucks back at it this week. Of course, after the All-Star break, the Badgers, they play as well, coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah, Badgers, WWE wrestling, whatever you want to call that. We're going to have it on the TVs here, so come check it out. It's always going to be interesting seeing what happens, I guess.
Steve, have a great week. Thank you.
You too, thanks.
Times.
Well, I tell you when you guys played him the first time, you got kind of blown off the court. Not sure what happened in that ball game, but the second time you played him, you only lost by 7. I see they're coming off that loss to Winneconne at the end of the season. So, thoughts on playing Winneconne again for the third time?
Yeah, I think and going into the meeting, I thought Kewaskum was a really, really good team that. Quite honestly, they've been playing well enough to deserve a bye. Our conference is very tough. Coach Kerber has done a really good job with these kids, and they've bought in. So we're excited for the challenge. We know it's going to be loud in here. It's always good to have go on the road early and see what we're made of in the playoffs. But we're a much different team from the last time we were here. We're switching up the vibe. We're usually in the conference room here. And even when my first year, when we had some more experienced guys, we got our butts kicked here. So we're hoping that we kind of change our luck in a different atmosphere tonight in the locker room.
Who's been stepping up for you lately here at the end of the season? Who's kind of peaking for you as you go into the postseason?
I think the biggest thing we talk about with our guys is being unselfish. We have 5 or 6 guys that can score. Jake Krieger had 15 the other night. Zeke Ewert, he missed the last regular season game. But he's been playing really well, too, because a lot of that attention's going to Isaac Vandekamp and Aiden Hawkinson. And we have 5 or 6 guys, and that's got to be our focus tonight, is not trying to win it by ourselves, but playing together as 5 and playing good on the defensive end and the offensive end, because it's a very good Kewaskum team.
Well, Coach, good luck here tonight. Hopefully this is the start of something special. Rock the world here, number 14 seed coming into this. But I think I've kind of your good luck charm. I've been at about 3 of your, maybe 4 of your 6 wins during the season.
Yeah, we're excited. No, we're I think 3-1 with you guys. Sorry about that. I think we're 3-1 with you guys this year. So we're looking forward to the matchup, and we appreciate you broadcasting.
Okay, well, the mic is checked in here, so that everybody heard that back at home. But good luck today in your game. So we'll talk to you at the other side of it.
All right. Thank you very much, Steve. We appreciate it.
Okay, talking to Coach Brett Pickards, head coach for the Waupun Warriors, and back with more of our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales right after this on The Source.
Life insurance from America.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better, and my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up, and now I can do all those things. and I have no pain, and I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
The Waupun Booster Club invites you to their 4th annual Team Trivia Challenge. This year's theme is Red Carpet. Saturday, March 19th at the Waupun High School Commons. Doors open at 5 p.m. Trivia begins at 7 p.m. Team Trivia is open to anyone, students, parents, and community members. Basket raffles, food and beverages, prizes for top winning teams, and best dressed. It's Team Trivia, presented by the Waupun Athletic Booster Club. Saturday, March 19th.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
The Hour Bar on Main Street in Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials, great atmosphere, and excellent entertainment. Coming up on Saturday, March 12th, the Kenny James Duo will be at the Hour Bar from 5 until 9. Then the following Saturday on the 19th, the big St. Patrick's Day celebration with party favors and drink specials, and Jukebox Dave performing from 2 until 6. After today's game, head down to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
At Kewaskum High School, the Waupun Warriors in their black uniforms back out on the court, finishing up their warm-ups. Got a few minutes to go yet before game time. It's a regional quarterfinal Division III matchup. The host Kewaskum Indians taking on the Waupun Warriors. And like I said, I'm kind of anticipating a pretty decent battle here between these two teams. Kewaskum can't feel too comfortable after losing to Winneconne in their last meeting to end the regular season. But kind of looking at the brackets right now, Waupun and Kewaskum playing, and the winner of this game will play the winner of the Wautoma hosting Ripon game. That's the number 5 against number 12 seed. They also have the only seeded team or ranked team in the entire sectional is in this half of the sectional. That's Lake Country Lutheran, and they would play coming up in the semifinals against some of the like if Waupun would happen to keep winning here, you'd probably end up playing Lake Country Lutheran, the number 2 ranked team in Division III in the state. Otherwise, after that, it's really kind of an open sectional. Nobody else ranked from top to bottom in it. But I'm sure Lake Country Lutheran, a pretty nice team, being ranked number 2 in the state. But we'll see what happens here tonight. We've seen some good outings. Like I said, I've seen at least 3, if not 4, of their wins up at Wapak. I saw that one. The Plymouth, the Ripon one was also a victory that I saw, maybe one early in the season for Waupun. So I'm hoping that I'm kind of really their good luck charm here tonight.
Well, you may be, and I agree with you that we did that Ripon game. I thought Waupun played extremely well that night, and we commented at that time that if Waupun plays this level of basketball, this intensity, and they rebound, they do the things that they did there, they're a team nobody's going to want to see in the tournament, and maybe that'll hold true tonight.
Well, we got other things to talk about, like the injury report. We'll do that in just a few minutes, and we'll also talk about the Coach's Smile, brought to you by Wisconsin Dentistry. So that's all coming up as the pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales continues live from Kewaskum High School on RP Sports.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Steve, we invite people to stop on by this week.
Hang out with the up and down weather conditions for the next few weeks here, it looks like. Hot plate specials every day, beef, pork, and turkey sandwiches or something special from the kitchen, meatloafs and other kinds of things that we make up. Daily specials on all the menu items too. Every day there's something going on with wing nights or buy one, get one half off appetizer specials. So stop in, check it out. There's always something going on here.
Get a lunch to go. You can call it in or you can just swing on by.
Give us a call, obviously. Bigger orders, a little bit more heads up is great. People have been calling in big orders for pizzas, so ahead of time, if you got a whole office you want to feed, pizzas are the way to go. So we've got great homemade pizzas here. give us a call, 324-5505, and we'll hook you up.
Bucks back at it this week, of course, after the All-Star break. The Badgers, they play as well, coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah, Badgers, WWE Wrestling, whatever you want to call that. We're going to have it on the TVs here, so come check it out. It's always going to be interesting seeing what happens, I guess.
Steve, have a great week. Thank you.
You too, thanks.
Looking for an easy way to grow your savings? Kasasa Server attaches to your Kasasa Cash or Cashback account and allows you to earn a high rate of return on your deposits, including the rewards that get swept over from your checking account. Discover the many benefits of opening a Kasasa account by visiting Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake, or take a look at their website at ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My Property Shop in Waupun, your real estate company, is committed to the belief that their customers and clients always come first in any real estate transaction. They'll have no problem finding numerous potential buyers to tour your home. My Property Shop will also help you find your dream home. Let the professional team at My Property Shop, 300 East Main Street, Waupun, help make your home buying or selling experience a positive one. My Property Shop also wishes all area teams good luck in the postseason.
We educate tomorrow's heroes today. Developed by the area's best nurses, your acceptance into Marian University's BSN program will allow you to take nursing courses in your sophomore year. Apply to Marian University today. In each community, forensic scientists crack the toughest cases. With Marian University's Forensic Science Bachelor's program, learn from industry-experienced faculty within a hands-on crime scene lab. Apply to Marian University today.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund.
Kewaskum High School getting set here for the beginning of the game. Waupun taking on the Kewaskum Indians on the road at Kewaskum. Take a look at our new medical center, integrated healthcare injury report, and everybody all suited up for Waupun, and everybody's ready to go to play tonight. So that's always some good news at the end of the season.
Yeah, I did see Hawkinson a little bit of heavy tape on his right wrist, so don't know if that's an issue or not. Maybe it's just precautionary, but everybody looks good.
In our Dentistry of Wisconsin coach's smile, what's going to make Coach Brett Pickard's smile besides a win here tonight, Randy, in this game?
I'm sorry, it's got to come down to a win. It's do or die, win or go home. Yeah, postseason time. It's the only thing that's going to really make him smile is a victory and live to play another day.
Yeah, and hoping to see if he sees these guys out on the court while the game's going on, doing what they worked on and making the changes that they made, and he sees that out on the court, then I think that's going to make him pretty happy, too, and smile as the game is going on. But, again, Waupun getting set to take on the Kewaskum Indians, and we are going to be starting in just a few minutes. We're going to take a break, come back with the starting lineups in the beginning of tonight's game at Kewaskum. The Warriors taking on the Indians. Back after this on RP Sports.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name is Jim. Came to New Medical for bad knee pain. Before that, I couldn't squat, kneel. I had difficulty getting in my truck. 12 weeks later, things are getting better and improving every day.
Hi there, my name is Steve. I had a lot of pain in my right knee due to arthritis. The results I've experienced have been a lot less pain in my knee. I'm able to walk up and down steps a lot better than I was. I would highly recommend the procedure to anybody that's been talking to an orthopedic surgeon. They wanted to perform a full knee replacement on me, and I thought, I'm pretty young for that, so I was looking for other alternatives.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Make an impact within your community with Marian University's Bachelor of Social Work program. Experience direct client contact from your very first course, taught by faculty with years of field experience. Apply to Marian University today. Explore the mind and expand yours. With Marian University's Psychology Bachelor's program, experience exciting classes, professional conferences, field placements, and a 93% job placement rate. Apply to Marian University today.
Saputo USA, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Competitive pay starting at over $21 per hour, benefits, and more. 8 and 12-hour shifts. Apply today and join one of the best growing companies. Apply at Saputo.com or stop in on Highway EE in Alto, just outside of Waupun. Saputo Cheese is an equal opportunity employer.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on, bristolmorganbank.com.
Dentistry of Wisconsin has exciting news to share. They have officially moved into their brand new office in Waupun, and they have completely remodeled their Beaver Dam office too. Both offices featuring new state-of-the-art equipment and a relaxing and comforting environment. The Waupun office is now at 412 Shaler Drive, conveniently located off Highway 151. Dentistry of Wisconsin, where your smile is their business.
The Waupun Booster Club invites you to their 4th annual Team Trivia Challenge. This year's theme is Red Carpet. Saturday, March 19th at the Waupun High School Commons. Doors open at 5 p.m. Trivia begins at 7 p.m. Team Trivia is open to anyone, students, parents, and community members. Basket raffles, food and beverages, prizes for top winning teams, and best dressed. It's Team Trivia, presented by the Waupun Athletic Booster Club. Saturday, March 19th.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
We are back at Kewaskum High School.
Doing it up here, aren't they?
Lights off, and some places they couldn't do it years ago because the lighting would take so long for the lights to get back up to. But they always seem to be dim here in Kewaskum anyway. But they've got that going. You can see that right now on our video streaming. The Jeff's all over that. Not a lot of people here for Kewaskum. I think we've got them outnumbered here in the Waupun section, and I see it's robes and curler night for the Waupun fans that have come. I see a lot of the girls' basketball team. Their heads all wrapped up with towels. They got big, thick robes on, and it's their theme here for tonight.
Yeah, old school coming out of the bathtub, I guess.
I guess so.
Kind of a cool look. I give them credit for doing something creative.
Yeah, having fun, and that's what high school's all about, obviously.
There's one thing they forgot here in Kewaskum. You only turn the lights down when your team's being announced, not for the visitors.
Yeah, that's
you wait till that happens.
I thought that was kind of odd that they would do that, unless that's a rule when you get to the postseason. Can't give everybody an edge with it. But Waupun starters just announced right now, and now they're announcing the Kewaskum starters here on the court. Didn't even see who's all coming out for Waupun because the coach wasn't sure who he was going to put out there yet. Did you see?
I wasn't paying attention, to be honest.
Aiden Hawkinson, we know that he's in the starting lineup, a 6-foot freshman averaging 13 points a game. And Aaron Hall, who is a 6'5 junior, 9 points a game, 41% from behind the arc. He doesn't take a lot of three-point shots, but when he does shoot, he's pretty good at it. So, again, he averages over 7 rebounds a game. He's a 6'5 junior. Also, Zeke Eward averaging 7.5 points a game. He is a 6-foot sophomore in the starting lineup for the Waupun Warriors.
Van de Kamp is one of the others.
Yeah, Isaac Van de Kamp also in the starting lineup for the Warriors. He averages 13 points a game, actually the scoring leader for the Waupun Warriors. He is a 6-foot junior, just a sophomore actually, and then also see who else is out there I did not mention yet, and that is maybe Jake Krieger, 5.5 points a game, 6 rebounds for him, a 6'3 freshman. wonder if his grandpa and grandma, or Jerry and Chris, are still sitting down in the panhandle of Florida enjoying the good life down there. But, they've had it nice watching the girls and watching the boys' teams, video streaming on the radio. And glad to have them on board. For the Kewaskum Indians, they'll be starting Lucas Bauman. Lucas is a 5'8 senior, 9 points a game. He'll shoot the three once in a while, 4 assists a game. Ryan Cook, 5'11 junior, 13 points a game, 35% from behind the arc. Zach Bain, the 6'4 freshman, averaging 7.5 points a game, 34% three-point shooter. Miles Supernant is a 5'11 senior, 3 points a game for him, and their scoring leader, go-to guy, Antoine Coleman-Thal, a 6'5 junior, and he is averaging over 18 points a game and 9 rebounds a game. We are ready to get underway here at Kewaskum High School. Tip is won by Kewaskum. Lucas Brown will get it and set things up. Looks like Waupun sitting back in a 2-3 zone right now.
Well, a lot of talk here right early by the defense, and that's a good thing when you're in zones.
They get it inside to Thal, and he's got 2 Warriors on him. Has to kick it back on the top. Three-pointer on the way from Bain. No good. Ball knocked in the hands of Isaac Vandekamp. So a missed three-point shot. Waupun gets it, taking it the other way.
Yeah, good job by Krieger, tipping it back. Waupun able to control.
Ewert with the basketball. Has it by the right elbow. Back over to Vandekamp. Thought about a shot just inside three-point range straight away, but gives it off over to Hawkinson. A little crossover, goes up and gets the ball blocked. It goes off him. It was blocked by their big guy inside, Antoine Coleman-Thal, and right off the hands again of Hawkinson, and it will be Kewaskum basketball.
That Thal name kind of synonymous with athletics here in Kewaskum. I have no idea if there's any relation, but a couple of heck of a good running backs they had here with the same last name.
Yeah, Brendan Thal was their big guy, one of the best in the entire state. And drive, a little spin move attempt inside and kind of getting stuck in there is number 24, Miles Supernant. Just working the perimeter right now. Down in the corner with it is Ryan Cook. Dribbles out. Back on top to Lucas Bauman. And gets it back over to Cook. He'll launch up a three. Home court, nothing but net. That's the home cook in here with a three-point shot. 3-0 early in the ballgame in favor of the Kewaskum Indians.
It's the one thing you can get with zone defense, especially 2-3. Is going to be opportunities near the top for three-point shots.
Oh, Krieger, nice job. Looked like he was going to pass the ball back out when he was down on the left side, but splits a couple of defenders, goes up strong with the right hand as Coleman-Thal kind of turned around, and he finishes. First 2 points for Waupun. Put in the basket by Jake Krieger.
Krieger able to use his strength inside, just backing down and getting up that little jump hook. Beautiful shot.
Cook gives the ball over to Lucas Brown, has it along the left sideline. Little lob pass inside into Supernant, and he's kind of a little too far open inside, didn't have much resistance. They found him over on the left side of the basket. I know Coach Brett Picker is not real happy with that basket. 5-2 in favor of the Indians. Howell gets the ball over to Vandekamp along the left side, looking into Krieger, but he's covered. Ball knocked away from Ewert, and coming up with it, he is Ryan Cook.
Waupun got a little lax with the ball right there. Get after it, a little more energy.
Not sure how Kewaskum not really looking to even try to really push it that time. They seem pretty happy just working the half-court offense. Coleman-Thal has it by the free throw line. Another three-pointer up. That is no good, and Krieger gets the rebound on the miss by Zach Bain. Vandekamp down in the corner with it. Bain kind of showing there and cuts him off along his move. And then another one off the hands of Hall and into the hands of the Indians, and they get it back. Another turnover for the Warriors.
Waupun willing to stay in that 2-3 zone. Aaron Hull patrolling the paint there, doing a good job against Thull.
Supernant has it back out on top to Zach Bain. And you lose, you're done. You win, you head on to take on the winner of the Ripon against Wautoma at Wautoma game being played tonight. Three-pointer down in the corner. Ryan Cook puts it up and buries the second three of the ball game. 8-2 now in favor of the Indians.
Nice extra pass there. One pass, the second pass is the one that's going to really open up somebody for that three-point shot.
Vandekamp kind of spins around, gets cut off Ewert has it, gets it back over to Van de Kamp. He's going to launch up a three, and that is good. Nothing but net for Isaac Van de Kamp. Nice feed. Good job by Ewert finding him. Separation at Van de Kamp, and they found him in the corner for a three-point basket. Bauman takes it up with the left hand, gets fouled and misses the shot, but he'll be shooting 2 free throws. The first foul in the ball game. It's a little over 4 minutes into the ball game. At the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Lucas Bauman, a 73% free throw shooter.
That foul goes against Aaron Hull, and that has been a little bit of a thorn in the Warriors' side this season, Aaron getting into foul trouble. Hopefully it's not more often early on.
Yeah, we got exposed to that. The first game we did for, at least the first one I did for Waupun, they played at Ripon, and he sat out for about 80% of the game as he got a lot of foul trouble early. This one crawls over the front of the rim and goes in for Bauman for his first point. 9-5 the lead now for the Indians. Hawkinson brings it up now for Waupun.
Something that can't happen there was that dribble penetration against the zone. Too easy for Bauman to split 2 defenders.
About 12 feet right in front of the basket. No good on the shot by Van de Kamp, and the rebound in the hands of Lucas Bauman. Randy and I, along with Jeff, bringing you the game in the Waupun Equipment Company broadcast booth on the top of the bleachers right by midcourt. Thank them for sponsoring that. Like I said, a busy week, a night off tomorrow, and then it's girls basketball, another Waupun-Kewaskum matchup, and that one is a much anticipated game as Kewaskum just getting a few losses on the season, both to the Waupun Warriors. Got to face them again. Waupun has won by double digits both time and really giving a little trouble. Indians having trouble scoring against them. Three-pointer is up, and that is good for Zach Bain. Third three of the ball game for the Indians, leading now 12-5.
9 of their 12 points coming from outside. They're getting wide open looks.
Kick it out left side, and Ewert puts it up front of the rim, no good. Long rebound chased down by Hull, and gets it back over to Van de Kamp. He's going to drive it in strong on the right side, up the glass, in, and gets fouled. Nice baskets here by Isaac Van de Kamp early in the ball game, trying to keep his team within striking distance. Puts it in, and to the free throw line to shoot 1 will be Van de Kamp.
The old three-point play the old-fashioned way. Take it to the rack, got kind of smacked right upside the head, and then able to finish the shot.
Free throws up, and it is good for Isaac. That was 6 points in the game, has his team back within 4. It's 12-8 in favor of the Indians. Not staying in that zone right now, but they've given up some easy looks inside and not getting out on the three-point shooters so far in the game against Kewaskum. Pass down, trying to get it into Thal inside. Waupun all over that, and finally goes off from one of the Warriors, but a good job by Krieger. And I always like Camp's play. He's a little guy, but he does a lot of damage, very physical and active inside, and he got that away from Thal and knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, they've been using that high-low post against the zone. That time able to get it in there, but you're right, Hunter Camp digging hard.
Thal looks into his teammate. That one's on the ground and coming up with it, trying to come up with it as Van de Kamp. It was right there, but again, good defense being disruptive now by the Warriors. Just haven't got the ball back in their hands after creating the havoc inside. Inbounds pass into Ryan Cook. He'll bring it out near the top to set things up again for the Indians. Gets it over to Bain, and down in the right corner with their three-pointer up, and that is a little too strong on the shot by Lucas Bauman. And rebound for the Warriors. Dane Stelsel in the game now for Waupun.
Stelsel came in, went to a wing in that zone defense. They moved Krieger to the middle.
Dane known to be afraid to throw up a few threes. Had some success with that. Nice job. Van de Kamp really making things happen out there. The one guy taking right at the defense, and he draws another Indian foul. 2 free throws now for Isaac Van de Kamp.
He's being guarded by Bauman, and Bauman's given up a lot of inches to, he's not a very tall guy. Isaac feeling he has the advantage. Height advantage, certainly.
First free throws up and good. Isaac looking rock solid at the free throw line so far. 11:31 left in the first half. 12-9 in favor of Kewaskum. Next free throw for Vandekamp on the way. And that's a little too strong, and long rebound in the hands of Miles Supernaut. Gives it up to Bauman to bring it up now for the Indians. Ryan Cook near half court with the dribbles off to his right and passes it to Supernaut. Back down to the corner, and they found foul down along that right block, and goes up, kind of reverses direction, goes right hard to the rack. Nice move inside by Antoine Coleman-Thal. Nice moves inside. 14-9 in favor of Kewaskum. 11 minutes to play in the first half on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard.
And Kewaskum just using a little X game there against the zone.
Wide open three now for Vandekamp. That rattles around and goes in. Yeah, you recognize that. Kind of looked like he was going to go in, and then we have a 30-second timeout taken. We'll do the same back in 30 with more Waupun Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
If you've been thinking about putting new flooring in your home, now is the time to visit Finishing Touches by Rich on Main Street in Waupun. Rich carries a large selection of quality LVP, LVT, hardwood flooring, tile, and carpeting at the best prices around. Finishing Touches by Rich can also design your kitchen and bathroom cabinets and countertops with many styles to choose from. What are you waiting for? Head to Finishing Touches by Rich or call for an appointment at 920-296-3533.
With you, along with Randy Armga. And Waupun sticking right in there. Nice job by Isaac Vandekamp so far in the ball game. He's got 10 points already of Waupun's 12, and Waupun just trailing by 2, 14-12.
There's that X game high-low post used by Kewaskum.
Cook has it, dribbles back out on top. Waupun doing a little bit better job inside, and Thal has it, and coming in, a 15-footer right side is up. Rims out, no good, and the shot by Zach Bain. And Vandekamp comes up with a rebound, gives it off to Hawkinson to bring it up. Aaron Hull along the left sideline, back out to Dane Stelsel. Vandekamp, again, he wants that ball, and he's feeling it right now. Stelsel throws one up. That misses getting the rebound as Hull misses the point-blank shot. Rushed it a little bit, hit the bottom of the rim, side of the rim, and no good. Just opportunity to tie the ball game up, and Indians bring it up on their end. Well, nice job by Hawkinson with the quick hands, and a little scramble for the ball, and kind of ran in, didn't see the defender on the left side of him, Miles Supernaut. Ran into him and lost control of the ball, and the Indians chase it down. They've got it back down. And with control of the ball right now for the Indians. Ballman with it, gets it down in the post into Thal, gets it down a little too low, but he flicked it over his shoulder, misses, and Hull gets the rebound.
Nice job by Aaron Hull staying vertical there and not getting the foul.
Hawkinson takes it in, and a little up and under, probably going to get called for a travel on that. Giannis gets away with it, but not Aiden Hawkinson here in Kewaskum tonight. Up and under and over, and Brett Pickett's trying to explain to the referee exactly what he did, that he didn't travel. So still only a 2-point deficit for Waupun. We're over halfway through the first half of action. 14-12 in favor of Kewaskum. Supernaut gets it down to the corner, then along the left block with it as Bain back out on the perimeter. And Supernaut has it near half court over to Ryan Cook.
We're seeing Thull in the high post now as they're using that X game. Those bigs invert. Post players cross when they switch sides of the court.
Bauman along the right side. Waupun doing a good job keeping those looks inside. Three-pointer up, that is no good, and forcing him to take some threes. And rebound for Isaac Vandekamp. Waupun with another opportunity to tie it up or maybe take the lead this trip down the court. Aaron Hull has the top of the key. Back over to Camp.
Another called set here by Coach Pickard.
Vandekamp in the lane with it. Gets cut off back over to Camp. Chases it down.
They keep that straight all night. Vandekamp and Camp.
Yeah. We got a foul inside on the Indians. Waupun doing a good job weathering a little bit of the storm they faced with Kewaskum in the beginning, but just right there ready to tie this game up or take the lead in this trip. Hawkinson down to the corner. They're going to get it into Hull. That's kind of who they wanted to get it into, and that is, you say that's off from Hull?
Yeah,
okay.
They are. Underneath official looking for help. He did get it from his partner, and he's very animate. One off of Aaron. A thing of note, Steve, that was the second foul against Zachary Bain, one of their starters, main post guys.
Coleman Thal has it out on top, takes a drive to the basket, a little too easy, gets right past Hull and puts it up off the glass and in for Antoine Coleman Thal. His 4th point of the game puts the Indians back up by 4, 16-12. So Hawkinson now with the ball, dribbling it out near half court, getting counted down now and has some space. Back over to Camp, being guarded by Ryan Cook. Gets it down to the post into Ewert and gets it to, a foul they're going to call from the official way out. And calls that one inside, and nice job by Ewert. Got rid of one of the guys, but turned around and then the ball was blocked, but obviously got some hand or wrist on that. And Waupun Ewert will be going, Zeke Ewert going to the free throw line now to shoot 2.
Student section right there, they didn't like it. Now you're hearing the chant, ball doesn't lie.
The first free throw misses, and Ewert's next free throw, that's too strong, bounces high off the rim and then straight through. Ewert with now 1 point in the ball game. Waupun only trailing by 3, 16-13, under 7 to play on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. From the right elbow, that rims around and goes in on the shot by Miles Supernant. His 4th point of the game gives his team a 5-point lead.
The ball entered into the high post. Nobody for Waupun really got up and contested.
And an offensive foul they're going to call on the pick being set by Waupun. And they call that one on Zeke Ewert. Front Edge Incorporated Waupun has worked hard to provide choice lots in the Woodland Hills and Fairway Estate subdivisions in the city at a discounted price. Give Front Edge a call at 920-324-2217 and start planning your dream home. Front Edge wishes all area teams good luck in the postseason. They get it into Coleman Thal inside, comes up short, and a shot over Krieger, and Krieger gets the rebound. Pine gets it back, trailing by 5, 18-13.
Krieger doing a nice job holding ground there.
So scoop shot, but comes up short by Hawkinson. Going to get in the books here, but hasn't scored yet in the ball game. 18-13. Favor of Kewaskum. Shot up a little short on the 3-point attempt. Ewert gets the rebound and pushes it up the other way for Waupun.
Waupun seems content to stay in this zone. Be happy with the results so far.
Hawkinson has it, being closely guarded by Miles Supernant. Likes to get that hand right up in his face. And an opportunity there for Van Kamp maybe to draw the foul, but hesitated a little long and misses the shot, kind of leaning in inside the free throw line. Getting the rebound is Coleman Thal. Back to Coleman Thal inside. He's going to spin it out. It's kind of his move. Kind of fakes he's going into the lane and comes back around the other way to the left. Second time we've seen that. He's got 6 points in the game.
Waupun's decided to play behind him so far in this game. You maybe have to get in the front side or at least 3/4. You can't allow him to catch the ball that deep.
Just Krieger inside and gets it back out on top over to Ewert. Launches up the 3-2 short. Coleman Thal gets the rebound and it's knocked back in his hands, and the Indians come up with the ball. Under 5 to play in the half. Waupun down 20-13. Numerous opportunities with the ball in their hand. They're early down by 2, just couldn't convert. Now they're down by 7.
Very quick first half here. Only 4.5 minutes left, flying by. Hasn't been a lot of timeouts or anything like that.
Coleman Thal senses I'm right over and shoots the shot, and he had a good opportunity. Shorter player right in front of the basket, but comes up a little off on that one. Waupun gets the rebound. Back over to Ewert. Out on the perimeter on the left side. Hawkinson has it. And going hard against number 24, Miles Supernon. He wants to get up in his face a little bit, and he's taken a couple shots in the face so far playing that defense. And going to get called for a foul on that drive by Hawkinson.
I'm sure it's been talked about all week that Hawkinson is a freshman. We're going to get up and pressure him and make him uncomfortable. Hawkinson's played a lot of basketball other than high school, so he's probably used to some of that action.
Yeah, you see a lot of these guys they've played a lot of basketball in their lives by the time they get up here, even as a freshman. 3-point shot by Vandekamp, no good. Waupun one and done again, and Thal gets the rebound.
Waupun had a chance there for that offensive rebound, just off their fingertips.
The Indians with the basketball and a 7-point lead over Waupun. Back to Coleman Thal. He's going to get it back on the corner of the ball, but he'll drive along the baseline, gets double teamed, then gets knocked out of bounds by Krieger. It will be Indian basketball. Other games in this sectional has Winneconne traveling to Watertown Luther Prep. Winner of that game takes on the only ranked team in the state, number 2, Lake Country Lutheran.
We saw what happened on the girls' side. A couple of ranked teams in that sectional that the Waupun girls are in that lost already in the regionals.
Randolph taking on the Sevastopol, battle between 1 and 16. Almost all of Division 5, very few buys, and they've got to play a 16th seeded team. At least they don't have to be like the Christian school. I believe girls had to go up there and play last week up in Door County. About a 2.5-hour drive at the very least to get up to that game. Now Sevastopol had to make the trip down there for boys basketball down in Randolph, and hopefully we'll get a few updates because we're keeping an eye on the girls basketball team over in Randolph, ranked number 1, undefeated, playing in sectionals on Thursday. We'll have their games on the radio on 103.3 FM and also on AM1170radio.com. A lot of great teams. Oakfield taking on Randolph in that game on Thursday. Long three up, that is no good, and Hawkinson tips the ball in the hands of Krieger. Bond gets it back. Opportunity again to try to tighten this ball game up. Vandekamp kind of goes off the player, bounces off from a big number 3, Matt Blank in there, and puts in a 10-footer in the lane.
One-handed push shot, but looked pretty good. Good rotation on it. Able to knock it down.
He's got 12 of Waupun's 15 points so far, does Isaac Vandekamp. Jaden Nowicki on the court for Waupun brings you a little physicality on the court. Ewert checking back in, and as just I say, Nowicki, him and Stelzel will sit down, and Hull, along with Ewert, check back in the ball game for the Warriors.
Well, Waupun only down 5 here. I mean, make a little run before halftime, you could go in even. Certainly doable.
A good job guarding the perimeter. They had a few early threes, but really not much lately for the Kewaskum Indians. Little runner in the lane, 12-footer, no good, and coming up with a rebound is Matt Blank. And three-pointer on the way. This one is an open look. Ballman misses, and Blank goes up in the left hand, puts it up. Wanted to go out, but it finally went in. For big Matt Blank getting his first basket of the ball game, back to a 7-point lead for Kewaskum.
Too many second chance opportunities there for Kewaskum. And you can talk about all the X's and O's and all the strategies. Sometimes it just comes down to rebounding.
Yeah, well, we got an offensive rebound there for Waupun. Right when you call for it, Krieger goes up and gets it after a miss by Ewert. Gets fouled on the putback, and to the line to shoot 2 will be Waupun's Jake Krieger.
Well, that foul goes against Cook. His first.
And first free throw is good. Cheering on her cousin out there is Jennifer Peterson. Said, let's go Waupun. And Shannon Marie also one of our computers logged in here today. Giving us some updates. Watoma over Ripon 20-19 with 8 minutes left in the first half. So thanks for the score updates too. 22-16 in favor of the Indians. Was Cook, a little runner in the lane, crawls off the rim, no good, and finally trying to fight for it as Ewert had to kind of reach over the top of Blank to do it, and it gets shot off from Hull and out of bounds. It'll be Indian basketball.
A little bit frustrating here. Waupun certainly had opportunities. They're just not able to handle some of the loose balls and things. Could be right even with Kewaskum.
Three-pointer on the way again. This by Cook, and gets it to go from a few feet behind the three-point line. He's got 3 threes in the ball game. Now a 9-point lead just like that for the Indians, leading 25-16, getting close to the minute mark left in the first half.
Wapuan's got to either think about scoring early here or hold until halftime, maybe get that last shot.
Here's Hull getting double teamed, goes up hard, and we're going to have a travel on Aaron Hull heading the other way. 49 seconds left. Indians with the ball and a 9-point lead on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. 25-16 Kewaskum.
Right idea by Aaron. Just, it was a good call. Just shuffled his feet. Kewaskum's going to take the air out of the ball here, pull it out.
And we've got Keith Heisler back at the station. Just looked at our phone and said, let's give him a call. So they might have some issues with something here, but we're going to give him a call as soon as we get down to 0 here. A missed shot, blankets the rebound. Foul on the floor. Could be just the 5th foul on Waupun. We'll give Keith Wheels will give you a call as soon as the last 13 seconds tick off. Everything looks like it's online yet, but we'll see.
Another second chance here for Kewaskum right before halftime. Too many offensive rebounds given up by Waupun in this first half.
Cook launches up a 3 and gets it to go, and the buzzer goes off. 4 threes in the ball game for him and puts his team up by 12, 28-16 at halftime. And we'll be back with our halftime show coming your way in just a few minutes. Waupun Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Les. I've suffered with a bad right knee for 30 years or 40 years. Actually had a knee replacement scheduled, and I looked into this, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. My knee now, 3 months later, is almost like new. I can run up and down stairs. I can sit at a gym watching a basketball game. Really, really happy and pleased with the results. I plan on strongly recommending this to, and I have been recommending this to friends and family who have had joint issues, shoulders, backs, and knees.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Steve, we invite people to stop on by this week.
Hang out with the up and down weather conditions for the next few weeks here, it looks like. Hot plate specials every day, beef, pork, and turkey sandwiches or something special from the kitchen, meatloafs and other kinds of things that we make up. Daily specials on all the menu items too. Every day there's something going on with wing nights or buy one, get one half off appetizer specials. So stop in and check it out. There's always something going on here.
Get a lunch to go. You can call it in or you can just swing on by.
Give us a call. Obviously, bigger orders, a little bit more heads up is great. People have been calling in big orders for pizzas. So ahead of time, if you got a whole office you want to feed, pizzas are the way to go. So we've got great homemade pizzas here. Give us a call, 324-5505, and we'll hook you up.
Bucks back at it this week, of course, after the All-Star break. The Badgers, they play as well, coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah, Badgers, WWE wrestling, whatever you want to call that. We're going to have it on the TVs here, so come check it out. It's always going to be interesting seeing what happens, I guess.
Steve, have a great week. Thank you.
You too, thanks.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Saputo USA, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Competitive pay starting at over $21 per hour, benefits, and more. 8 and 12-hour shifts. Apply today and join one of the best growing companies. Apply at Saputo.com or stop in on Highway EE in Alto, just outside of Waupun. Saputo Cheese is an equal opportunity employer.
If you've been thinking about putting new flooring in your home, now is the time to visit Finishing Touches by Rich on Main Street in Waupun. Rich carries a large selection of quality LVP, LVT, hardwood flooring, tile, and carpeting at the best prices around. Finishing Touches by Rich can also design your kitchen and bathroom cabinets and countertops with many styles to choose from. What are you waiting for? Head to Finishing Touches by Rich or call for an appointment at 920-296-3533.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem.
My name's Gary. I had arthritis really bad in my right knee over 3 months ago. Couldn't really do anything, couldn't do stairs, just simple stuff. And now I can do things I couldn't do before. I can climb stairs, walk, anything. My spine's better. And my personal opinion is you're a fool not to get this done.
Hi, my name is Joni. I came here because I needed a new knee, but I didn't want to go through all that surgery and everything. I'm very pleased with it. And the reason I did it because I couldn't go up and down stairs very well. I couldn't work too long hours and had a hard time getting in and out of the car. I had to lift my knee up. And now I can do all those things. And I have no pain, and I would recommend it to everyone, and I have.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
The Waupun Booster Club invites you to their 4th annual Team Trivia Challenge. This year's theme is Red Carpet. Saturday, March 19th at the Waupun High School Commons. Doors open at 5 p.m. Trivia begins at 7 p.m. Team Trivia is open to anyone, students, parents, and community members. Basket raffles, food and beverages, prizes for top winning teams, and best dressed. It's Team Trivia, presented by the Waupun Athletic Booster Club. Saturday, March 19th.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
The Hour Bar on Main Street in Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials, great atmosphere, and excellent entertainment. Coming up on Saturday, March 12th, the Kenny James Duo will be at the Hour Bar from 5 until 9. Then the following Saturday on the 19th, the big St. Patrick's Day celebration with party favors and drink specials, and Jukebox Dave performing from 2 until 6. After today's game, head down to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
How would you like your local business to not only reach a whole lot of people, but also be attached to high school sports? Radio Plus has got you covered. To advertise your local business during our video stream of high school sports, email nick@radioplusinfo.com. That's nick@radioplusinfo.com. Your business, your advertising message reaching this area. Let's work together. nick@radioplusinfo.com.
The Waupun Booster Club invites you to their 4th annual Team Trivia Challenge. This year's theme is Red Carpet. Saturday, March 19th at the Waupun High School Commons. Doors open at 5 p.m. Trivia begins at 7 p.m. Team Trivia is open to anyone, students, parents, and community members. Basket raffles, food and beverages, prizes for top winning teams, and best dressed. It's Team Trivia, presented by the Waupun Athletic Booster Club. Saturday, March 19th.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
What's he want us to do? We're back in 43.
Okay. He's saying to reconnect on the app, and he's going to take care of that, and we'll just go off it. I don't know if he's still there. You want to talk to him?
I'm on. I'm on, so we'll go ahead and get the phone. Yeah.
We are back at Kewaskum High School. Waupun trails 28-16. A few technical difficulties here, folks, so we apologize for that. Having trouble with our radio broadcast, and sometimes it's because of the school's internet. Out of our control. We're doing our best. Steve's doing his best to try and get things back up for the radio, but if you have anybody trying to listen on radio that can't, you're going to have to go to the computer, radioplusinfo.com, and you can follow the video and our broadcast there.
That wasn't the original problem.
So anyway, we're ready to go here to start the second half. Waupun's ball to open the second half. Hawkinson with the ball. Goes to Vandekamp in the corner. Back to Aaron Hull in the post. And a good drop step move. Finish for Aaron Hull. His first 2 points of the game. Again, I apologize. Steve Winternack trying to get things back up and running here. Watch it on Jeff's live stream. Good back cut move there by number 34, Antone Hull for 2 points.
I guess we're back on the radio part of it right now. They just got disconnected for some reason, and thanks to Keith Heisler, wheels back at the station, got us back up and running again. We got a travel called on Jake Krieger, trying to take it along that right side. Nice strong move to the basket, but traveled. And right now 30-18 with it's a little less than a minute into the second half of action. And the Indians with the basketball leading Waupun by 12 points. And another looking too easy inside for Cole Thal again. Coleman Thal with that basket. He's now got 12 points in the game. Or 10 points. Randy and I here to bring you the game, along with Jeff Sauer on the video streaming. Hawkinson gets the ball over to Krieger. I think we're up and running again. 47 people. See, ripping over Wautoma first half, 27-22. Their ball game getting some nice updates from Shannon Marie. BMR fan is okay on YouTube. And then 34-30 ripping over Wautoma at halftime in that ball game. So getting some updates. People just go on the chat and you can let us know you're out there. And we'll pass that information along. And if you do have scoring updates, we'll definitely take them here. Why not?
Yeah, everyone else could see them as well. It's kind of nice.
Shot, three-pointer from the right corner. That is no good. Cook with 4 3-pointers in the first half. Rims that one out. And then we've got a timeout on the court. We'll do the same and be back with more Waupun Warrior basketball after this on RP Sports.
Make an impact within your community with Marian University's Bachelor of Social Work program. Experience direct client contact from your very first course, taught by faculty with years of field experience. Apply to Marian University today. Explore the mind and expand yours. With Marian University's Psychology Bachelor's program, experience exciting classes, professional conferences, field placements, and a 93% job placement rate. Apply to Marian University today.
Saputo USA, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Competitive pay starting at over $21 per hour, benefits, and more. 8 and 12-hour shifts. Apply today and join one of the best-growing companies. Apply at saputo.com or stop.
Well, hooked up and back. Everything looks good and everything here. We kind of got it figured out just a little bit how things are operating with the radio part of it. Video streaming was rock solid, and we have 52 computers logged on right now. Hawkinson goes in strong on the right side, and nice rebound by Hull. Misses a point-blank shot again. Picks another miss. Just another putback shot. 2 putback opportunities for Aaron Hull. Just 2 points in the game so far, but gets fouled finally in the. Well, now just taking it out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be called on the rebound. Supernant with that foul, his second. Wapun's got to find a little bit of energy here, a little more urgency maybe to find some scoring.
Well, Hull had the right thought getting it to Camp on the left side, but he hit it off the foot of one of the Kewaskum players, and they come up with a steal, and Waupun trailing by 14, 32-18, about 2.5 minutes into the second half. They're look inside into Coleman Thal, and he's getting too easy a looks inside, makes the basket, gets fouled. To the free throw line to shoot one will be Coleman Thal.
To credit Kewaskum for going in at halftime. They came out with a better attack here. They certainly have a plan. They talked about it, and they were able to get right to the basket with Thal numerous times here early in this second half.
It definitely seems to be a point of emphasis they probably had in the locker room with Don Gruber, head coach for the Kewaskum Indians, and executing that. A lot of success here in the second half. 35-18 now as the Indians slowly pulling away from Waupun. Not quite 3 minutes into this second half of action.
Kewaskum, the Indians, they've only played man-to-man defense, but Waupun seems a little stymied tonight, just out of their rhythm, out of sync offensively.
You know, Aiden Hawkinson just can't get anything going. They're doing a great job playing defense on him. He's got to have plenty of moves out there, and they're doing a good job. Ball taken away, and going the other way with it now is Bain. Goes up. It looked like he was going to try to throw one down. Kind of lost a little bit, just enough to control to still put it through the basket. And a 19-point lead for the host Indians. Yeah, don't forget, Randy and I, along with Jeff, will be over at Lemira High School on Thursday night. The Waupun Lady Warriors playing in that game against Kewaskum, a sectional semifinal. Should be a great game. Both teams ranked in the top 4 in the state. Kewaskum at number 4 and Waupun at number 2. And we'll have that game for you on Radio Plus Info.com and also on the radio at 103.3 FM and AM1170radio.com. Again, a nice pass by Bain, finding Coleman Thal right in front of the basket for another easy 2 points. He's got 9 points already here in the second half, and he gives his team a 21-point lead.
Most of the Lady Warriors are here in attendance tonight watching the game, as you mentioned earlier, kind of dressed in their bathrobes and all that. Yeah, big old school curlers, the old pop can size curlers in their hair. They're taking this game in tonight and supporting the boys.
Well, being double teamed inside and Evans trouble in there, just needs to get rid of it, then gets it out to Stelsel. Takes it up along the left side, a little hesitation. Nice move by Dane Stelsel. Dane does not want this to be his last game in a Waupun Warrior jersey. Gets his first basket of the ball game.
Dane known for his three-point shooting ability, but that time put it on the floor, got to the rack.
Brett Picker's really urging his team to get out there, get on them, get it right in their face, and let's see if we can change the tide of this ball game.
Trying to guard foul with Camp. That's a major mismatch.
Coleman Thal gets fouled and his shot inside, and he's going to be shooting 2 free throws now. Also, don't forget we're going to have Randolph Lady Rocket basketball, their sectional semifinal game coming up against Oakfield. And we'll have that game for you on the radio again coming up on a Thursday night. And that'll be on the Great 98, by the way. The Randolph Oakfield game will be on the Great 98, 98.7 FM.
Yeah, Oakfield, they'll compete. I'll tell you that. I've seen them a couple times this year. Got some bigs inside that can do some damage. J.J. Greminger, one of their better guards that can really shoot it.
Juan Coleman Thal, perfect at the line. Just a 60% free throw shooter, but 3 for 3 so far in the ball game. And Hawkinson having trouble getting in the flow of the offense as far as scoring here in the ball game. Ewart's going to try to launch one up with the left right hand, but gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Just 1 point in the game so far for Zeke Ewart. He's another one of those guys. He had a 20-point game earlier in the season, one of those games against Kewaskum, and Hawkinson too had a 20-point plus game. But both those guys struggling to get points here. They really decided to shut those guys down. This one rolls around and goes in for Ewart. 20-point deficit now for the Warriors, and it looks like waiting to check in is Braden Torres. Free throw is good. Braden Torres getting some action here. Trying to bring some fresh blood out on the court. Dad Eli Torres, one of our sponsors here on our broadcast.
So Eli in my neighborhood this week, yesterday I think, down at the neighbors taking down some trees.
It's one way to get yourself all in shape and get some guns on you after a while. Well, it's knocked away, and Torres almost with a steal. Gets in the hands of Cook now, three-pointer up, and that is no good. And long rebound in the hands of Aiden Hawkinson. Waupun can get some momentum right now, almost a third of the way through this second half of action. Vandekamp, who had some good moments in the first half, goes up, half hook shot, misses, comes up short, and he's going to get called for a reach-in foul after Lucas Bauman gets the rebound. Bringing you the game from the Waupun Equipment broadcast booth. See Tim Alsma and his wife right in front of us. Tim trying to get that little vibe about being in the vicinity of a bunch of Kewaskum people, so he feels that coming up in that game coming up on Thursday. Looking forward to calling that game. Three-pointer right corner is up. That is no good, and battle for the rebound with Hawkinson along with Miles Supernant. And it will be Indian basketball on the alternating possession arrow.
Braylon Torres, he's only a freshman as well. Young guys out here today.
Krieger, Coleman Thal gets a pass over to Supernant, and he finishes on the left side. So good job by Coleman Thal. Had a couple guys on him and finds his teammate Supernant on the other side, and he'll go up and score. Long three up, and that is no good on the shot by Hawkinson. And a rebound by Lucas Bauman, and another after a rebound reach-in foul on Waupun. 43-22, Indians in control here in the ball game, looking to advance on in the tournament, take on the winner of the Watoma hosting Ripon game. Last we saw, Ripon was up at halftime, 34-30 in that game from one of our viewers. Let us know, and ball knocked away, and coming up with it are the Indians. The possibility of maybe 5 games we could be doing, just us alone, not to mention the company. That one goes in for Bauman.
Cook,
I should say Cook. 5th 3 of the game.
Shot selection there, maybe up by 21. Wasn't kind of quick trigger on that 3, but he was able to knock it in.
Vandekamp all those points in the first half and just has not been able to score here in the second half.
Yeah, and no scoring at all out of Hawkinson yet in this game.
Well, we'll have Krieger, a big guy, come out, and he'll launch up a 3, and why not? Jake Krieger, the freshman, goes up and puts it in. He's now got 6 points in the game for the Warriors.
Yeah, you have to at this point. You got to get stops, and then you got to feel comfortable shooting threes.
The three-pointer up by Bain, up front of the rim, no good, and Supernant gets the rebound. Back in the hands of the Indians. And going to be a foul on Vandekamp as Coleman Thal drives in from the left side. Another player, Bryant Ferris, coming out on the court right now. Another freshman. We got a timeout on the court. We'll do the same. Be back in just a minute with more Waupun. 30-second timeout. Back after this on The Source.
If you've been thinking about putting new flooring in your home, now is the time to visit Finishing Touches by Rich on Main Street in Waupun. Rich carries a large selection of quality LVP, LVT, hardwood flooring, tile, and carpeting at the best prices around. Finishing Touches by Rich can also design your kitchen and bathroom cabinets and countertops with many styles to choose from. What are you waiting for? Head to Finishing Touches by Rich or call for an appointment at 920-296-3533.
We're taking care of the commercials here. Welcome back to Kewaskum High School. Again into Coleman Thal again inside. Nice defensive stop on the by the basket by Jake Krieger on Thal, but they keep possession, and finally they do find him inside for another basket for him, and he's really taken over this second half. Leading scorer on the team. Stelsel gets it back over to Hawkinson near half court. Dribbles off to his right by the top of the key. Ferris getting the ball over to Dane Stelsel in the lane and kicks it out over to Ferris and back out on top. 3-pointer on the way now from Stelsel is no good. And Supernant gets the rebound for Kewaskum. They lead now 48-25, almost halfway through the second half.
Yeah, little clock going to be run here by the Indians. You see the coach saying, set something up, let's take.
Hawkinson steals the ball and trying to get point off on the right side, and they kind of back off a little bit and let him finish. First points of the ball game. Didn't get him till over halfway through the second half of action. Full court pressure now for the Warriors, but dribbling through it is Ryan Cook. Finds Bauman on the right side, and then we've got a foul reaching in by Waupun.
It's going to go against Ferris.
Right now, Coach Fred Picker is looking for anything, just grabbing some guys we normally don't see in the game, and let's see if that'll change their fortunes. Thal throws up a three-point shot. That misses everything. Stelsel chases down the rebound. Waupun gets the ball back, and Kewaskum retreats to play defense.
The Indians staying in man-to-man defense. That's the only thing they've used all night long.
Back cut by Hawkinson and kicks it out right side. Shot put up now by Hunter Camp, and he buries one from the right corner. And we've got another 30-second timeout back after this on RP Sports.
Dentistry of Wisconsin has exciting news to share. They have officially moved into their brand new office in Waupun, and they have completely remodeled their Beaver Dam office too. Both offices featuring new state-of-the-art equipment and a relaxing and comforting environment. The Waupun office is now at 412 Shaler Drive, conveniently located off Highway 151. Dentistry of Wisconsin, where your smile is their business.
Right now, and you got a lot of Waupun Lady Warriors that are in the crowd, and they're kind of cheering over on the Kewaskum side, and then the Waupun side has quite a few of the Waupun Lady Warriors on it. Said, see you Thursday. The game over in Lemire, that sectional semifinal. It should be a great game. So much at stake. I know you played each other twice during the season. Waupun won both of those by double figures, but they were some pretty hotly contested games. See how that one plays out on Thursday. Again, we'll have the same setup, video streaming on the radio. The whole works there coming up on Thursday night. So join us for that. 48-30 now with exactly 8 minutes left in the contest here at Kewaskum High School.
And foul against Hawkinson, his first.
Waupun already 7 fouls. Only 2 fouls on Kewaskum here in the second half. Waupun forced to be a little more aggressive with a deficit. Free throws up, back of the rim, no good. And Waupun gets the rebound.
Good thing everybody was not listening to the PA announcer because he said shooting 2. It was clearly a bonus.
Also by the free throw line puts one up, and that is no good. And ball loose yet, and we'll say that's going to remain Waupun basketball. I want to thank finishing touches by Rich Osterhaus on Main Street in Waupun. Great selection of luxury vinyl plank and luxury vinyl tile, carpeting, hardwood floors. He's got it all over there at his store. Would love to.
Does he have a new window yet?
No new window yet. Just boarded up front window up to that window exploded. Hull with a nice little move against Thal and puts it in. It's basket for him, but he'll also design your cabinets, your countertops. He's located right on Main Street in Waupun. Check it out, finishing touches by Rich. Kewaskum with the basketball. They get it out on top over to Lucas Bauman. Thal has it by the free throw line, and they can just afford to run some clock off right now. It'd be their best approach to this ball game. Hull's going to force it up on the right side, going right at Hull. And he finishes. Averages 18 points a ball game. He's got over that already in this game.
He had 15 in the second half alone, 6 in the first half. He's really asserted himself into the offense. They made a point of it, and he's also performing.
A nice move by Hull, just coming up short on a lot of his shots inside, and then it's knocked out of bounds by Thal, so Waupun will retain possession. Good crowd that came, especially student section making the trip. We might get back to watch maybe the second half of the Badger game the way things are going here. Unless I take the wrong turn again, then we might maybe see the end of it.
We weren't going to talk
it's
about
my
that,
fault.
remember?
It's 100. I take total ownership of going past our exit. So you can get here from Highway 33 by Ellington, though. And we yak the whole way here. Nice little setup post move over by that right block by Dane Stelsel. And he finishes. More full court pressure. And Thal brings it over half court.
Diamond press by Waupun, but not very effective.
It's a drive by Bain, gets it out left corner. Three-pointer on the way is no good, and the shot by Ryan Cook. Vandekamp gets the rebound, pushes it up along the left side now for the Warriors. Hawkinson really being challenged here tonight. Some contact, comes up short on his shot, and getting the rebound is Lucas Bauman. Under 6 to play. Waupun trailing 50-34 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Superintendent getting a little frustrated as Howell's in his face, and it's just a foul. And we'll go to the free throw line to shoot a bonus.
Yeah, you have to expect that. Waupun down by a bunch.
Well, you better have thicker skin than that.
That's right. Take care of the ball, get Time to get strong if you're going to be on offense. Wapuan's got to look to score a little quicker here. That's the only problem. They really are desperate mode right now. To get shots up quickly.
Supernaut gets the first one to fall. Yeah, no time to try to set anything up down there. Just get what open look you get. Maybe force the issue and maybe draw a foul, get to the free throw line. And it's your only hope right now. Next free throw also good from Supernaut. 52-34, 18-point lead now for the host Kewaskum Indians. Keeping their eye on a lot of teams around the area. See if we got any updates from that Randolph game at all, but it's a 1 against the 16. Nice drive to the basket by Hawkinson along the right side. Gets his 4th point. Randolph was up 47-15 at halftime in that game against Sevastopol.
What was the score?
47-15 at halftime, Randolph leading. And they're a fun team to watch.
Well, what you expect, right?
Called by Krieger. Dramatic look there by Cook. Puts the head back, but he was fouled, obviously, by Krieger.
Krieger, good sportsmanship there, saying, sorry, dude, it just happened. And Cook trying to make more of it than what it was.
Yeah, Sam Krieger, we've been very impressed in the games that we've seen of him as of late. Impressive. But a 6'3", 6'4" point guard for the Randolph Rockets with a wingspan of about 6'7" or 6'8". He's just one of those tough matchup for any team. Great ball handler. Great crossover dribbles and gets some space. He can shoot from downtown. He can facilitate for his team out there, and also a great defender.
Yeah, great defender is what I take out of him too. Sam Krieger, he can cover anybody, whether it's a big or a guard. Really gives those 6'1" guards a lot of trouble with his length.
Travis Elvin, also another one of those anomalies out there. You just don't see a guy that strong and that mobile as he is offensively and defensively. Preferred walk-on for the Wisconsin Badger football team. He's a man amongst boys when he plays out there. Hawkinson goes right at the defender. And that's going to be a foul on Supernaut. You get the guy on your hip, you got him backpedaling like that, keep on going at him. Drew the foul, but only the 3rd team foul on the Kewaskum Indians.
Kewaskum asking for a traveling on the play. Not going to happen tonight.
Missed Hawkinson, maybe hoping, but they had kind of set up for Krieger, and then a foul will be on Zach Bain over on that left side. So a couple free throws now for the freshman Jake Krieger.
4 fouls on Bain. Kind of a moot point right now, but he had 2 very quickly.
So the front of the rim, no good. Carla Peterson out there also logged on and cheering on her grandson. So misses. Second one goes in for Jake. Just a freshman. So it'll be fun to watch how these guys. Only one senior that gets playing time with Dane Stelsel out there for Waupun. All these, everybody else is coming back next year, and it'll be fun to see how these guys grow, how hard they work during the off season. I'm telling everybody that I think Aiden Hawkinson's going to grow about 4 inches before next season. Because his brother, what is he, about 6'6"?
I would say, yeah, long arms as well. Mom Nikki, pretty tall person.
Aiden, a very young look to him too. He doesn't look like some guys you can just tell because they look mature, and a lot of those guys are done growing. First free throw is good for Ryan Cook, but looks very young.
Guessing Aiden's not shaving yet.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's
young looking player, but we've
some room to grow.
He's got a lot of skill set. You add a little height to that, a little more muscle on that body, and he's going to be a special player for us to watch. He was already very special this year, and we're looking forward to seeing him as he progresses in his career here at Waupun. Dane Stelsel has the top of the key, gets it back over to Ewert. Down to 4 minutes left to play, and Waupun trailing 56-37. Was Krieger working up there and gets it to crawl over the front of the rim. How about that one, Grandma? Nice job by Krieger finishing with the right hand.
Jake, he'll be in the mix in the baseball team as well, I would think. Young guy that can play.
Well, Thal with a little head fake, gets the defender to go by and then puts it in. Not easier when you wait for the guy to go by, and then you usually have a wide open shot, and that's what he did. That's another one. Maybe we'll see Jake grow a few inches too and get a little more chiseled out there. Not that he doesn't need a big guy right now, but we'll see him. He's pretty young yet. Final take it out at half court, 58-39, their deficit. Just 3:18 and counting down in the game. Long three being put up by Hawkins, and that is no good. Hull gets the rebound and puts it back in.
6 points for Aaron Hull, all in the second half.
Cook brings it over half court, hands it off over to Supernaut. The free throw with it is Thal, working against Hull. So a foul on Hull, on Thal, on the shot for Thal on Hull.
Easy for you to say.
It's not. But a couple free throws now for Thal. He's not much for killing the clock. When he gets it, he's gonna take it in, and the free throw line to him. He really just took over here in the second half. Just had 6 points in the first half.
It's 24 total so far in the game.
5 threes in the game for Ryan Cook for them. Plus he threw in 4 or 5 free throws besides. Had himself a nice game. And perfect from the line for Antoine Coleman Thal. Big man coming back in, Matt Blank, their 6'1" senior.
Up by 19, Kewaskum going to keep Thal on the court. Most of their starters on the court.
Yeah, they're all out there except for Bain that just sat down. It's all the starters out there, so they're going to take him right to the end. And an offensive foul called on Waupun. We call that one on Hull, away from the ball. Yeah, so keep an eye on our website, radioplusinfo.com, and go look at our sports schedule in there. And a lot of games. Again, the Randolph Lady Rockets, we're going to cover the rest of their games for the rest of the season. Hopefully a nice 4-game run to the state championship for them. They're undefeated. And we're going to have their game against Oakfield coming up on Thursday night. Also, we'll have some Oakfield sponsors in that too, and that'll be on the Great 98. Three-pointer on the way, and that is almost found its way back in the rim, but no good on the shot by Ryan Cook. But again, we'll have that game for you on the Great 98, 7 o'clock on, that's nothing but net on the shot by Waupun's Isaac Vandekamp. His first points of the second half. A timeout on the court, back after this on the Source.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun.
My Property Shop in Waupun, your real estate company, is committed to the belief that their customers and clients always come first in any real estate transaction. They'll have no problem finding numerous potential buyers to tour your home. My Property Shop will also help you find your dream home. Let the professional team at My Property Shop, 300 East Main Street, Waupun, help make your home buying or selling experience a positive one. My Property Shop also wishes all area teams good luck in the postseason.
And the Indians just killing the clock right now and just trying to let her run down and live to see another day. Coming up on Friday will be the regional semifinal in Division III, the winner of the Wautoma Ripon game. I don't know if we got any updates on that one. Ripon up by 2 with 4 minutes left in that ball game, so good job by Ripon Tigers. They're kind of underachievers throughout the entire season, and maybe they kind of figuring out a little bit against Wautoma in their ball game tonight, but giving them all they can handle right now in Wautoma.
Yeah, they got that Brooks kid that can really score, and if he puts some energy into it, he's going to be able to carry that team a little bit into the tournament.
Matt Beekle trying to get his first point of the ball game, but misses. William Bay, a 6'3 senior, headband and all, coming out on the court and letting all the two of the starters still out there for the Kewaskum Indians. Next free throw a little too strong again, back of the rim, and ball is loose, and we get Jaden Nowicki near that ball, and he's going to get his arms around it and rip it in, but Waupun will get the ball back on a foul on Kewaskum.
Another reserve coming into the game.
Donovan Zilmer, a 5'9 junior, checks in, and sitting down will be Ryan Cook. What a heck of a game he had. 5 3-pointers in the ball game, 4 of those in the first half, 4 for 5 from the free throw line. If I missed anything during my trying to work with the equipment.
No, I think you're good. He had 19 points, finished with 19, made all of his free throws.
To see Hudson Farley on the court. Haven't seen him much toward the end of the season for the Warriors.
Conrad Davies.
Yeah, he's out there. You see a lot of him during the baseball season. It's good by Nowicki, and a rebound by Kewaskum. They've got the ball, running the clock down, 1:15 left. 60-44. And your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard in favor of the Kewaskum Indians. Pass inside to the big guy off the front of the rim, no good on the shot by William Bay. Well, student section trying to will that ball in for him, trying to get his first points in the ball game.
Big guy who might be an offensive lineman on the football team here at Kewaskum.
Yeah, this is Kewaskum. This is a football city and a wrestling city. Great tradition in both. And free throw is up and good for Matt Blank. So don't forget, Randy and I, Jeff, we'll all be at Lamira on Thursday night with the same setup. You can watch us on YouTube, go to RadioPlusInfo.com, find us there. And a big game, a sectional semifinal, a couple conference foes that'll be going at it in that ball game. The Kewaskum Indians and Waupun, neutral site at Lamira High School. This will be one heck of a game, a lot at stake. A number 4 ranked team in the state against a number 2 ranked team in the state. Should be fun. And a shot up right away, and that is nothing but net on the shot by Jack Legler. Man, I'm going to get in the game. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to get mine. 35 seconds left. Waupun down by 15, 62-47. Tried to get it inside, and not only does he get a basket, but he also gets himself a steal with number 12 out there for the Warriors.
I do not have him on my roster either. One of the normal JV players that came up for tournament action.
It's going to go off the foot of Nowicki and out of bounds, under 10 to play. Pond season will end here in Kewaskum. And I think we're going to see improving programs over this next few years. You got a lot of freshmen and sophomores on the court for Waupun, and they've done that quite a few times during the season, have all that youth out there, and I think we're going to see some improvement with the program. You got a great young coach. He's going to get those guys to play their best with Brett Pickards. And expect some big things. Nowicki spoiling the party down there, trying to get to their big guy, knocks it out of bounds. Buzzer will go off, and Waupun loses 62-47. Randy and I'll be back. We have a chance to talk to Brett Pickards in the post-game show. We'll be back right after this. Talk about this game. Waupun loses 62-47 to Kewaskum. Back right after this.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Steve, we invite people to stop on by this week.
Hang out with the up and down weather conditions for the next few weeks here, it looks like. Hot plate specials every day, beef, pork, and turkey sandwiches or something special from the kitchen, meatloafs and other kinds of things that we make up. Daily specials on all the menu items too. Every day there's something going on with wing nights or buy one, get one half off appetizer specials. So stop in and check it out. There's always something going on here.
Get a lunch to go. You can call it in or you can just swing on by.
Give us a call, obviously. Bigger orders, a little bit more heads up is great. People have been calling in big orders for pizzas ahead of time. If you got a whole office you want to feed, pizzas are the way to go. So got great homemade pizzas here. Give us a call, 324-5505, and we'll hook you up.
Bucks back at it this week, of course, after the All-Star break. The Badgers, they play as well, coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah, Badgers, WWE wrestling, whatever you want to call that. We're going to have it on the TVs here, so come check it out. It's always going to be interesting seeing what happens, I guess.
Steve, have a great week. Thank you.
You too, thanks.
Looking for an easy way to grow your savings? Kasasa Server attaches to your Kasasa Cash or Cashback account and allows you to earn a high rate of return on your deposits, including the rewards that get swept over from your checking account. Discover the many benefits of opening a Kasasa account by visiting Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake, or take a look at their website at ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My Property Shop in Waupun, your real estate company, is committed to the belief that their customers and clients always come first in any real estate transaction. They'll have no problem finding numerous potential buyers to tour your home. My Property Shop will also help you find your dream home. Let the professional team at My Property Shop, 300 East Main Street, Waupun, help make your home buying or selling experience a positive one. My Property Shop also wishes all area teams good luck in the postseason.
We educate tomorrow's heroes today. Developed by the area's best nurses, your acceptance into Marian University's BSN program will allow you to take nursing courses in your sophomore year. Apply to Marian University today. In each community, forensic scientists crack the toughest cases. With Marian University's Forensic Science Bachelor's program, learn from industry-experienced faculty within a hands-on crime scene lab. Apply to Marian University today.
One of the neatest projects and programs that we have that I truly believe in is our 5 cents for the future program. Every time a customer swipes their Bristol Morgan Bank debit card, we donate 5 cents to our scholarship fund, which is administered by the Fond du Lac Area Foundation. And we provide scholarships for local students that are going to 2-year, 4-year school. We're there for up to a 4-year renewable scholarship.
Bristol Morgan Bank. Locations in Oakfield, Fond du Lac, Brandon, and Van Dyne. Log on bristolmorganbank.com. How would you like your local business to not only reach a whole lot of people, but also be attached to high school sports? Radio Plus has got you covered. To advertise your local business during our video stream of high school sports, email nick@radioplus.
Hey, welcome back to Kewaskum High School. Steve Winterhack with you. And again, a 62-47 loss for the Waupun Warriors. Our season ends here. And I've got head coach for Waupun. Thanks for joining us, Brett Pickards, here to talk about the game today and about your team.
Yeah, we stuck with them in the first half, and we just we had a hard time. Sorry about the music. We had a hard time just getting. They ran some good sets in the second half, and we had a hard time chesting up. They had a good game plan against man. You could tell that. We had to go man because they would have sat on the ball against 2-3. But I'm very proud of our guys. I'm really proud of Dane Stelzel for contributing 3 years to our program, and then one with Coach DeMass. So I want to thank him for all the things he did good for our program.
And let's just talk about the future of the program. You got a pretty big upside, a lot of youth. You're only losing Dane, who was a key cog for you, but you've got some nice players coming back, and I know the middle school's feeding you with some good players coming up, so I think the future looks pretty bright for Waupun basketball, especially with you at the helm.
Yeah, our guys are going to work hard this offseason, and that's what we have to do to get better. We got to get in the weight room and add weight and continue to work on skills and keep believing in each other and ourselves. I thought this year was successful, and there's some games we should have won, and our staff's got to be better. I got to be better. But our guys are going to have a good offseason, but I'm really proud of them, how they battled against grown men this year in our conference. That's always tough.
Well, Brett, it's been fun watching you this year, and you grow as a coach, and I know you're going to do great things with the guys coming back and over the program in general, so great job this season.
I appreciate it, Steve. I know my grandma and grandpa are watching tonight, and thank you guys for broadcasting all these games for them because they're not able to attend games, so thank you very much.
Okay, again, good luck in the future. We'll be with you again. So enjoy, have some time off.
Thank you very much.
Again, Brett Pickard's joining us. Again, they lose 62 to 47 in this ball game, and their season is over. And we're going to talk, Randy and I will, about the ball game here, give you some point totals. That's all coming your way as the post-game show continues here on RP Sports.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life.
Hi, my name is Les. I've suffered with a bad right knee for 30 years or 40 years. Actually had a knee replacement scheduled, and I looked into this, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. My knee now, 3 months later, is almost like new. I can run up and down stairs. I can sit at a gym watching a basketball game. Really, really happy and pleased with the results. Plan on strongly recommending this to, and I have been recommending this to friends and family who have had joint issues, shoulders, backs, and knees.
Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Steve, we invite people to stop on by this week.
Hang out with the up and down weather conditions for the next few weeks here, it looks like. Hot plate specials every day, beef, pork, and turkey sandwiches or something special from the kitchen, meatloafs and other kinds of things that we make up. Daily specials on all the menu items too. Every day there's something going on with wing nights or buy one, get one half off appetizer specials. So stop in and check it out. There's always something going on here.
Get a lunch to go. You can call it in or you can just swing on by.
Give us a call. Obviously, bigger orders, a little bit more heads up is great. People have been calling in big orders for pizzas. So ahead of time, if you got a whole office you want to feed, pizzas are the way to go. So we've got great homemade pizzas here. Give us a call, 324-5505, and we'll hook you up.
Bucks back at it this week. Of course, after the All-Star break, the Badgers, they play as well, coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah, Badgers, WWE wrestling, whatever you want to call that. We're going to have it on the TVs here, so come check it out. It's always going to be interesting seeing what happens, I guess.
Steve, have a great week. Thank you.
You too, thanks.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Home and Family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
Saputo USA, just outside of Waupun, is hiring. Saputo has full-time benefit-eligible career opportunities available in their Alto facility. Competitive pay starting at over $21 per hour, benefits, and more. 8 and 12-hour shifts. Apply today and join one of the best growing companies. Apply at Saputo.com or stop in on Highway EE in Alto, just outside of Waupun. Saputo Cheese is an equal opportunity employer.
If you've been thinking about putting new flooring in your home, now is the time to visit Finishing Touches by Rich on Main Street in Waupun. Rich carries a large selection of quality LVP, LVT, hardwood flooring, tile, and carpeting at the best prices around. Finishing Touches by Rich can also design your kitchen and bathroom cabinets and countertops with many styles to choose from. What are you waiting for? Head to Finishing Touches by Rich or call for an appointment at 920-296-3533. Welcome back to Kewaskum High School. Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armgill. Waupun losing 62-47 to end their season. A very young team that we saw some really nice moments from them during the season, and some definitely some room to grow for them. But they've got a good young team and some pretty good guys coming back that they can build off from.
Yes, and I thought tonight a little disappointing. The energy level wasn't quite what it needed to be at tournament time, and a little bit more energy and a little bit more focus. And I think some of the loose balls, the 50-50 balls that they should have gotten, they didn't. So that's a learning thing, and it's something you need to preach as a coach, and something you learn from, and you realize that everybody comes to play hard in the postseason.
Now let's take a look at scoring for tonight's game.
Yeah, first off, I'll just go over a couple players for Kewaskum. Ryan Cook had 19, 5 made three-pointers, and then Antone Coleman, Bethel ended up with 25. And for Waupun, Hunter Camp with 3 on a made three-pointer. Dane Stelsel ended up with 4 on the night. Jack Legler with 3 on a made three-pointer. Zeke Ewert with 2 points. Jake Krieger finished with 9. He also had a made three-pointer. Isaac Vandekamp with 15. He had 3 three-pointers made. Aiden Hawkinson ended the night with 4 points, all that in the second half. And Aaron Hull with 6 points. Those also all came in the second half.
So again, like I said, I think we've got a bright future in Waupun for boys basketball, and I think Brett Pickards is a good guy too to bring this program back up again with some great players coming up, a lot of youth that's got some major minutes on the basketball court, and some freshmen out there. They've got 3 years to play, and they're going to get bigger, stronger, and as long as they work on their game, they're going to be some nice players in the future. So I think there's a bright future for the Waupun Warrior basketball team. So that is about it. That's game 1 of hopefully 5 games that we'll be bringing you this week that Randy and I will be at. Next time you'll see us will be on Thursday over at Lemira High School. Waupun Lady Warriors sectional semifinal game. That's going to be a huge game against Kewaskum, the Indians. A couple teams out of the ECC. And Kewaskum hungry to try to knock off Waupun and ruin the end of their season. But that'll be a great battle, and we'll have that game 7 o'clock. With game time, and probably go on the air somewhere right around 6:20 or something like that. Video streaming, doing it on the radio here. Besides, the whole crew will be here again. Jeff on the video streaming, Randy and I doing the play-by-play. So looking forward to that coming up on Thursday night. And that's just the second game of hopefully 5 this week. But keeping an eye on the Randolph Lady Rockets. They play on Thursday night against Oakfield. Couple area teams going at it in that ball game. That's a sectional semifinal in Division 5. That'll be a great game. You can hear that on the Great 98 with our radio family, and that's just we'll see who wins after that. To see who's playing on Friday and Saturday coming up.
So you mentioned earlier that you bought some tickets early this week for that game on Thursday. Are you anticipating, or have you heard that tickets are going to be hard to come by?
I think it's going to be. It was quite a turnout in Waupun in that second game over at Waupun with Kewaskum, right. And I think it's going to be a pretty well attended game. So I went and bought mine ahead of time. You can get those right at the high school office. Try to get there before when letting everybody out at 3 o'clock. So you'll go sometime in the late morning or early afternoon, and they're $7 a piece, no matter if it's a kid that's going to be using the ticket or an adult. It's just $7 a piece. So pretty cheap entertainment for a game of that quality. Coming up on Thursday night. Get your tickets ahead of time. That will make things a little bit easier for you.
Get your tickets. If you can't, watch us here with Jeff Sauer.
Yeah, we want to fill the gym and everything else, but yeah, we do appreciate the people logging on and joining us. And I see they went in overtime in that Wautoma against Ripon game. So we do not know who won that ball game tonight over at Wautoma.
Shannon Marie sending us updates. Thanks to her. And Ripon was up 12 under 7 minutes and ended up going to overtime. So good basketball.
Okay, again, a disappointing loss for Waupun, losing 62-47. Their season is done. But again, we'll pick up things with Randolph coming up on Friday. They won big over the Sevastopol in their ball game, a battle of 1-16 in the seeding in that sectional. So again, we'll talk to you coming up on Thursday night. This has been Waupun Warrior Basketball on RP Sports. Have a great night.
Good.